Good evening, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan. Welcome to Stock Market Podcast from mpiinvest.com, the only platform where you learn to invest and trade in the stock market, plan your financial goals, invest in different financial assets, and grow with a community of knowledgeable investors. If you are not a part of the community yet, visit our website mpiinvest.com to join the community free of cost. Coming to the market, the Nifty actually opened slightly gap down today at 16,530. But then after an initial sell-off, we could see Nifty going on to a low of 16,444. From there, we could see a continuous rise till almost 3 p.m. where we could see Nifty touching 16,610, where it found a resistance and started moving downwards and finally closed 16 at 569, which was down 0.09%. But what was surprising is when all this was happening, the selling was happening in India majorly because of FII selling, but the global markets were in positive territory today. European markets closed upwards today, and even the US market as we speak is already trading in the green. In fact, if you look at the Indian market, the FIIs have actually sold for 2,397 crores, which is almost 2,400 crores, and the DIAs continue to buy. But of late, I have been seeing that DIA buying has actually kind of reduced. So, is it the fund they are trying to keep it allocated for bigger falls? So, we are seeing DIA buying only close to 1,940 crores. But we have seen much bigger buys by DIIs. Probably it's because they just want to wait to buy when the market goes below 16,000. And right now, as market is kind of being in the positive territory, we're trading always about 16,400. So probably they're just kind of controlling on their buy side. But yes, the one good thing is it is still above 16,400 after all these falls. Now, as we speak, I'm looking at the US market. US market, if you see, Dow Jones is up by 0.47%, S&P 500 is up by 0.8%, and Nasdaq is already up 1%. Even if you look at the European market, the FTSE was also up by 1.07%, Euro stocks was up 1.47%, and not only that, if you look at the Asian market, Shanghai was up 1.28%, Japan was up 0.56%, and even Hong Kong was up by 2.71%. So probably it was just the Indian market which did not perform, majorly probably because of the Monetary Policy Committee expected to raise the interest rates in India, where we are waiting for the details coming out on Thursday. So Indian markets are just being cautious. Because of that, there are talks in the town that the rate hike could be anything between 25 to 50 basis points, which is nothing but equivalent to 0.25 to 0.5%. If it comes within 0.5%, I would say market is kind of ready to accept it. But if on Thursday the announcement comes more than 0.5%, then we could see a major sell-off coming in. So that's probably what is keeping investors away from the market for time being. However, we at Gold Club are just making amazing profits all day. Yes, so thanks to the amazing trades that we had taken on Friday, we already booked some good profit today, and we have entered new trades that's also already in profit thanks to the volatility in the market. Coming to stock market news, some stock specific news. LIC has hit a record low. So it has finally come down below its 800 rupees psychological support. So right as on today, if you see, LIC has touched 776 rupees per share, so which is its lowest. So like I've been telling you, every buy can be done in form of SIP into LIC, which over a period of time is of course going to give us good returns. Apart from that, we could see Infosys actually rallying up, but then finally closing the day with slight fall. It still closed in the green, up by 0.65%, after Jefferies actually cut the target price by almost 11% and kept the target price at 1,830, which is still higher than the existing market price, but then they still continue to have a buy call on Infosys. In fact, I personally also have a good holding in Infosys, which all of you know. So I don't think there's anything to worry about it. Apart from that, today morning I told you the way COVID cases are rising in India, and which actually hit the multiplex stocks as well as the hotel stocks. We could see most of the multiplex stocks like PVR and Inox falling by 1.5 to 5% today, and the hotel stocks also like Lemon Tree Hotels, Indian Hotels, all of them fell by almost 1.5 to 3.9%. So majorly because of the fear from COVID rising again. But then again, I would say these are good stocks which actually can be invested into in SIP mode to give great returns once the fear is gone. Surprisingly, today we could see Varun Beverages as a top loser. In fact, it was down by 33%. So, it's something probably more connected with the same COVID rise. So, we could see a 33% fall, Varun Beverages, so which is not a great sign. So, people who don't know, Varun Beverages is nothing but Pepsi, right? So, it's the soft drink company. So, they manufacture all these soft drinks. So, probably that could be the reason this also was down by almost 33% today. So apart from that, if you could see, JSW Steel was among the top Nifty 50 gainers, was up by 2.7%. In fact, earlier in the day, I had also told you in the morning that steel stocks prices are set to go down. NMDC also fell today after they announced a price reduction in the minerals. So with all those things, steel sector can actually be seen going down for a while. Majorly because Indian government is kind of trying to control the inflation by reducing the steel prices and reducing the price in the domestic market. So with the export ban also coming in, or not export ban as such, it is just the increase in excise duty for exports, which is almost like a ban, because a 15% hike is also not a great thing for exports. So that's what we see right now. So as I speak, looking at the Nifty, so SGX Nifty is already indicating a number of around 16,525, which is kind of flat. So I would say let us wait and see how the US market closes today to get more cues from the global markets. So tomorrow morning I will discuss more about it in the morning podcast. So till then, have a great sleep. I'm sure gold members would be sitting with a smile on their face with all the beautiful profits that we have been doing in Gold Club. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off. But before we leave, do press the like button if you love the content that we share, and share this with your friends to help them learn and invest together with us. Good night. Have a great sleep.